There are literally thousands of businesses on TikTok that need help from creators like you to develop ongoing content for their social ads and for their posts. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we find those people, how we outreach to them, and provide as much value as possible. So I'm going to talk really quickly. Make sure you keep up and take loads of notes. TikTok is the perfect space for creators. This has actually flagged up right now. This is Holly from Flair Media. She's actually a member of our academy and she's grown her business massively using this platform. So I actually think that's pretty hilarious that she's popped straight up at the top of my feed. But you can see that she's just utilizing a really simple behind the scenes shoot of some photography work that she's done. And then that will help her generate more income and more clients coming to her. I'll go back into that in a minute and why that's important. But first of all, you'll notice that when you're on TikTok and you're scrolling through, you're going through and you're just seeing often quite a lot of ads. For instance, something like this pops up. Every few swipes or scrolls on your phone, you're actually seeing an advert. Now, is this person ideal for your business? Well, they're already having video content created, so maybe not. However, it's the easiest way to find brands who understand the importance of content creation on TikTok. And from a brand perspective, these guys need to be posting content multiple times a day. And with their ads, they need to refresh their ads almost all the time. Every month they should be creating new ads for their business. They'll be working with their marketing agencies to be able to actually post ongoing stuff and get good results. So with this, we're going to approach them. There's absolutely no harm. And the more businesses that you can become aware of on TikTok by following them, you'll have more suggestions too. So here's how we do it. So this company is called Hi Smile. I thought it was His Mile for a second there. Clearly not. What we're going to do is we're going to go over and have a look at their profile. We're going to bring this up, but get rid of obviously their offer. And you can see that they're posting obviously tons and tons of content on here as well. Now, the first strategy we're going to do is we're going to simply engage with some of their content. Now, what works best is really similar to Instagram, which is when you're going through and following these businesses, spend a bit of time engaging with their posts. So follow them for a couple of weeks. It's slightly makes the process overall a bit longer, but it'll definitely sit you in a better position when it comes to sending them a message, which we'll do in a second. So you're going to go through quite simply, just make sure you like, maybe send a few comments. I think this was hilarious or, you know, whatever it might be. Try and provide a bit of value. So it's just like, hey guys, I've actually used this myself, thought it was really interesting, or really like this idea, or have you thought about doing this XYZ? Try and engage with them and try not to make it as boring and stereotypical or just robot-like. Try and think of some ideas that you can really capture their attention as well. Just being, yeah, I love this video idea, thought the concept was really good. Have you thought about XYZ? Try and do that for a few and you'll start to provide value, because I guarantee the people that you need to impress are constantly monitoring this page as well. So first of all, go through, make sure you're interacting with their page, make sure you're following what they're doing, and that will certainly put you in a better position for the next stage. Now, we're really simply just going to drop them a direct message. Now, obviously, they might not see it. And I'm going to talk you through a process in a second that we would use to make sure the right person sees it, the person with all the buying power, the person that actually needs your help. I'm going to take you through that process in a second, but there's certainly no harm. We want to reach out to them. So we're just going to say something really simple like, hey guys, you keep popping up on my feed. The product looks pretty fun and interesting. Now, reference their product or their service or something as well. You know, obviously that's what their focus is, right? They want to create, in this case, they clearly want to create kind of like a fun, cool brand. Most businesses do if they're on TikTok as well. So like reference that, make them feel good about their brand. Like you've noticed what they're trying to do. So, hey guys, you keep popping up on my feed. The product looks pretty fun and interesting. I'm actually a content creator that works with TikTok businesses to provide them with ongoing. Ongoing's the key here, because they're going to constantly be needing new ad creatives and also new feed creatives as well. So it's really important that you express that ongoing. And by the way, when this does work, which it will do, it's such a lucrative market because of that ongoing nature. So if you've ever heard of the term recurring revenue or repeat business, this is what this is going to provide you with. And I'll talk to you more about those strategies in a second as well, how we actually convert them onto those kind of plans. I'm actually a content creator that works with TikTok businesses to provide them with ongoing content. Would you be happy to have a chat? Now, if you do want to link any of your work or your portfolio below, then absolutely do that. The reason I mentioned Holly at Flare Media earlier on, actually, just because she happened to pop up on my feed, but the first thing these people are going to do is they're going to click on it and then go over and check you out and see what kind of content you're posting on TikTok. They're always going to do that natively to the app. They're not going to go and have a look at your website straight away or have a look at your Instagram. If you're reaching out on TikTok, they're going to have a look at your TikTok page. So make sure that you actually do a good enough job in making it look good and understanding your kind of strategy behind that. How are you going to entice them into actually doing something and continuing this conversation? So in this situation, I'm just going to say, would you be happy to have a chat? Then yeah, go ahead and link some work, speak soon. And we're just going to go ahead and send that straight away. Super informal. Talk to them like they're a person in the street. Don't talk to them like, hey, here's my life story. Just get straight to the point. Love what you're doing. I'm a content creator. I can definitely help. Here's some proof. Are you interested in having a chat? If they're not interested in having a chat, then okay, doesn't matter. Move on to the next one. Don't be afraid of getting a no. You can certainly send it and then just see what happens from that point. Now, they might not get that request. The person with all the power might not. They might not even see it. So what do we do in that situation? Well, we already know the company that we're approaching, High Smile. So now I'm going to jump over to my laptop because you're going to actually be able to see what we're going to do a lot better over on that. So the company we're after is called High Smile, and we're going to be after either the marketing manager, or we're going to be pretty much looking at maybe a business owner or a head of content, maybe a social media manager. So we're going to be looking at those. I'm going to probably start my way on this brand by just having a look and seeing how do I think that they rank. So what I'm doing here is just getting an understanding of how big is this company? Do they look like a small brand, or do they look like a big brand? Do they already have existing video content as well? Just doing a bit of due diligence when it comes to the next part of the strategy when we get in contact with them. I think the key thing here is to know that if they're small, then you might be going over after the business owner or the director. And if they're big, and these guys look like they've got all their stuff together, it looks like it's well thought out. It looks like they're, they would be classed as a bigger company. So in which case, I'm probably going to start off by looking at a marketing manager. There's no harm in looking at both. It just speeds up the process if you know who you're going after. And like I said, it'll be one of those three people. It'll be the business owner, the marketing manager, or potentially the social media manager, who will then report to the marketing manager. So we're going to start here. And first of all, we're going to put His Smile marketing manager. Such a simple strategy. And it comes up pretty much straight away. We just need to make sure it's the same person. And for that, I mean, we've got this person here. So we're going to have a little look at that and this person, marketing manager at High Smile, and this one. We'll have a look at those two. We are looking for their LinkedIn page just to help us get that in line. I'm also just going to have a little look and see if they've got a team page at all. I don't think they do, but we'll have a quick look. Yeah, no. Let's have a quick look at High Smile Professional Provider. No, okay, fine. Worth a shot. Again, it'll save you a load of time if you can find that. So general manager at High Smile. Let's have a look at Justin. General manager was head of marketing, but that ceased a couple of years ago. So this guy, Coben, I'm going to say I'm so terrible with names. But anyway, this guy, he is the marketing manager. Just go down. Yeah, I can currently see he is the marketing manager. Also did PR and sponsorships manager beforehand and growth manager. So he knows his stuff. And he's not new to the company as well. He's been going obviously for some time, 5 years now, which is also potentially a good thing as well. So we're pretty set on him. Doesn't matter with a product that's in a different country. If it's a service, then it's going to need to be based in the country that you're in. If a product, they can ship it over to you, and you are actually better because they're targeting me with ads right now, right? And I'm based in the UK, so they obviously sell all over, and that's really important because I know a UK market. I know what kind of things on TikTok a UK market would like, and I can help them with that as well. So you can provide more value and just have some confidence when it comes to that. So I'm going to go to contact info. Doesn't have unfortunately his email address there. I didn't think it would do, but what it does do is it tells us what his name is. If we go back over to the contact page, and I'm going to just hover over contact us, because I don't want it to open in a new window, you can see down the bottom here the email address is help@hismileteeth.com, which is just the domain name. So I'm going to take a guess. If I do that and I pop his name in here, hismileteeth.com, I'm going to do that. I'll see, and I'm basically just looking for if his email address pops up anywhere, because you can see there is an email address here through Rocket Reach, but that doesn't look like that's going to be his one. And just spending a bit of time seeing if he's done any articles or if their email address pops up anywhere. If not, I'm going to type in email address, and I've got another strategy that's certified to work if this doesn't, but just should provide some value. It's always worth having a quick look at. I can see that it might be his last name. It might well be, but in this case, I can't see anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this information, I'm going to go put it over into a website called hunter.io. I use this for finding contact leads. Generally does a pretty good job. At least it points you in that right direction. So I'm going to just put his name in there, hismileteeth.com, click on find. By the way, I've signed up for a free plan, so it's free to do so. I want to keep this free where possible because not all of you will have money to be able to put into this. Didn't find anything, so I'm going to click on find all results for HiSmile. And let's see what we've got here. Yeah, there's nothing. I don't know who these people are. What I could do is I could go do a search on them, but I've noticed something here where it is pretty much just their first name followed by the rest of it. So I'm going to try one more thing here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the search on a verifier. I'm going to add his email address. So I'm going to do this here, add the rest of the email address because there seems to be a pattern there. Let's have a look. This email is valid. It can be used safely. We couldn't find this email address publicly available on the web, however, but it is a valid email address. So I'm just going to do one final search here where I just search for their email address just to see if anything comes up. Nothing other than, again, other applications just saying something similar. That's fine. So what I'm going to do at this stage is I would drop him an email, and I would just use one of the templates that we've gone through before. I've actually got a free download for this. So over on our training event that we've got, and I'll link it in the description below, when you sign up for the training event, that's going to teach you how to set clients up on a recurring revenue system, how to audit them, and other sales strategies that we use to grow our production company. When you sign up for that event, you will actually get some free resources to download, and one of them is going to be the email template that I would use for this. So just go ahead and download that. You can copy and paste it, make some slight adaptations there, and drop this person an email. What I'm then going to do is, and this is really key because it doesn't just stop there. Let's say that email bounces back, or it just goes into his spam, or he doesn't reach it for whatever reason. We need to cover all areas. So you can see that although we're focused on TikTok, there's not actually that much to do with the actual platform. We just use the platform to find out what businesses are on there and who can be utilizing those services better and how you can help. So we're now going to go through and we are going to connect with this guy as well. So we're going to go to more and then click through connect. I generally like to add a line in here. Now, unfortunately, LinkedIn is really bad for people just connecting and trying to sell to you. And we don't want to come across in that way, even though it is what we're doing. So I'm just going to say something like, go ban, no, I just want to say, okay, and just looking to expand my network as a content creator is more fitting for the app. As a, I might even just put TikTok content creator, but content creator, look forward to connecting. Great. I'm going to send that over. That'll be sent over to him. He'll get a request. Most people on LinkedIn do accept your request. That's because unlike other platforms, the way LinkedIn works is it's all about your network and who your network knows. So it works in two layers: your existing network, if you drew a circle around everyone that you're connected with, and then you also have access to see everyone that falls into their friend category. So if you're connected with 5,000 people in your network, you've got access to literally hundreds of thousands of people in that wider network as well. And because of the nature of it being business networking, people are always really keen to just connect with people, even if they don't know who they are. So I'm going to go ahead and let him connect with me. I would have thought that generally takes like a day or two to come through. When he does, I'm not going to pounce him straight away. I'm just going to say like, thanks for connecting, really appreciate it. And then in a couple of days time, I'm going to then go through and just say like, hey, I dropped you guys a message over on TikTok. I really think the brand's great. I've been following you for a while. Again, it might jog their memory from you interacting with some of their posts as well. And then you're going to literally just say, would love to have a chat. Do you have anyone that does your TikTok content at the moment? Or I can see that you have, or, you know, are you willing to have a chat with us? I think we've got some ideas. You don't want to give all your ideas away straight away, but maybe just create some curiosity into saying, I've got some ideas that can really help grow your TikTok account and therefore more sales, because that's clearly what they're trying to make here is more sales. Would you be willing to have a quick chat with us, just like 10, 15 minutes, nothing too long, and I'll give you some free value anyway. Trying to give them as much value as you can first, get them to then book a meeting with you, and then it's plain sailing from there. I can't stress enough though, guys, if you don't do the initial things, then you just don't have as much chance of success. It's really important that your TikTok account looks great. It's got content on there. You then actually connect with brands that are already advertising and spending time going through finding the ones that perhaps aren't advertising as well, and then reaching out to them both natively on the platform by commenting and engaging with them, and then going one step further and connecting with them on LinkedIn and sending them an email. That's the strategy that people in the academy are using. And like I said, once you land one of these clients, it's just rolling and rolling, because they always need content to be posting out on TikTok. If I could just ask you to do one thing, if you've got any value out of this video whatsoever, is just make sure you're subscribed. I really do appreciate it. Honestly, we try and put out as much value as we possibly can. So please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you've got any other strategies or anything that you thought was useful in this that you didn't know previously. And if you want me to make this into a series, let me know below. I definitely would love to do this on different platforms, trying to help you creators get some more business in and ultimately make a full-time living doing what you love. If you want access to those free sales scripts and templates, as well as the free training on how we then take clients like this and then sign them onto multi-year retainer deals, then simply click the link in the description, check out that free training event. You won't be disappointed, I guarantee it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in that next video.